Well, I was out yesterday walking around in the woods behind my house and came along these little bluebells. These are roundleaf bluebells, sometimes known as harebell. They're a very delicate little purple flower, and they bloom, from about June to August. And anyway, I saw these yesterday, and I wanted to try and get a few pictures of them. And there's just a nice little patch right in here. So I thought I'd bring the camera out and see what I could get. So one of the things I like to do when I take pictures of flowers is, my general way of doing it is just use a short telephoto macro lens and try and isolate a few of the blossoms against kind of a simplified background. And that's what I'm doing today. I'm just kind of going in for, good close-ups and stuff like that. Yeah, not getting too creative today with it. Just trying to get some good basic shots. It is a little bit slightly breezy today. It's very hot. It's been in the upper 80s, lower 90s today. Very smoky. There's lots of fires going on right now. So the light is actually pretty decent because it's sort of diffused by wildfire smoke. Getting a little bit of dappling through the forest and stuff, as you could probably tell. But the wind has been there's been a few little breezes here and there, but not too bad. It's going to affect certain flowers that are taller like this, so I might try and get some of these lower ones as well. Well, as most of you know, I am a big fan of tripods. So doing something like this is pretty much out of my character. But I just thought I'd give it a try and see what I could come up with. Getting some really strange, like specular highlights and stuff in the background, using a very shallow depth of field. Pretty much wide open almost. Well, right now I'm at f8, but I did a few at f4. So just trying to blur out the background quite a bit and getting some pretty neat effects with this. Focusing on the penstamen of the flower just to try and get a good central area in focus. And what I'm doing is kind of getting my manual focus set, focused on that as much as I can, and getting my magnification set and everything. This is really hard. So doing that and then kind of moving it off center a little bit. That's nice. I kind of like it a little bit more backed off though, actually. What I'm doing a lot is I'm just kind of focusing by moving the camera in and out on the bean bag, and also sweating quite a bit because it's really hot out. Even though the sun's gone down, I've got sweat dripping down my nose. I've got bugs kind of flying around me, so this is getting pretty fun. There we go. Well, I think that's going to be it for tonight. Bugs are kind of getting after me and I'm sweating like a hog, so I think I'm going to call it a day. Well, I've been coming out here for the last several days trying different equipment out, trying to take pictures of these bluebells, and seems like right now what's working best, ironically, is I've adapted this really old Sigma 70 to 300 millimeter macro lens. It says macro, but it's not really a true macro. It's actually just a close focusing lens. But I have put a extension tube in between. It's a 36 millimeter extension tube, so that actually does bring it focusing a little bit closer and everything than it normally does. And at 300 millimeter, it's actually doing really well at isolating the subject. Now what I also have here is a small artificial light just kind of in front of the flower to kind of bounce a little light in there. That keeps my shutter speed up to like about a 30th of a second. Now I'm stopped all the way down to f22, and I'm doing totally manually because when I'm adapting this old lens, I have to do it completely manual. So both focusing and everything is just completely manual. I've got it racked out to its closest focusing distance, and I'm basically focusing by moving in and out. And it's working out pretty well. I do have my ISO up to 3200, which is, again, not really something that I normally do. But in this case, with the flowers kind of bobbing around a little bit, I need that extra shutter speed to try and get that. Plus, I'm trying to get that nice postered out background. Now, I was out here yesterday doing some pictures for focus stacking. I was using just a 100 macro, and they came out okay, but there were like large gaps in the focus, and it just didn't really put it together to my satisfaction. So I thought I'd come back out and try this again, and I kind of like doing this because there's not really a whole lot involved. It's mostly all stuff in the field, and that's why I prefer it. Really hard to hold this still. Deep breaths. Really deep breaths. Well, I think I'm going to end this video right here. I hope you've enjoyed coming out in the backyard with me and taking a few flower pictures. Hope maybe you've learned a few things about telephoto lenses and extension tubes. And until next time, I'll see you on the trail. Now what I usually try to do with some of these flowers like this is I try and isolate them against kind of a simple background. I can't get that low. Hi. I mean, I'm like on the ground, man. I feel like a turtle, you know. Ground.